Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to Dominion 6. My name is Mew. In the beginning there was chaos, and now the wheel has turned once again. We're playing as Catiz in the Middle Age. Historically, I have not had much luck with Catiz. I'm usually out very quickly when I play Catiz, so we'll see how this game goes. This is actually my second time trying to play Catiz in the Middle Age. And the last time just ended on like turn 9, so half of the course, really. Let's see if we can pull it off this time. Middle Age, my first Middle Age game on the channel, I think, as well, assuming this goes up. Was kind of shocked. Our Dominion has immediately moved into Perenna here, and it's a 31k pop province, 300 income. That's crazy. Is that typical for this era, or is that just like an incredibly high-value province? I'm not going to complain too much about it either way. Yeah, we're worshipping, I think it's a dormant Nita of some sort. I can't remember which one. We basically have very little bless. We just have a little bit of astral magic weapon bless. Our god is just really going to wake up and help us research. That's pretty much all it's going to do. We have very high dominion, as you can see. Yeah, a long time ago, I remember playing a game with a Catiz in it, and that was what they did, and I always thought it was kind of cool. They had a research god and did a ton of research really early, and they had like a massive research lead over everyone on like the first year of the game. It was crazy. I thought, that seems cool, we could try that. That's like the opposite of how I usually play. A dormant god and high research? Yeah. Let's try something a bit different. So there we go. If you want to find out some more information about the god, though, you can check out the intro video for this series. It should be there in the playlist somewhere. Anyway, here's turn 1. This game does have one very small gimmick. Can I show that off? Yeah, it's called Easy Game, and the independent strength has been set to 3. So the default independent strength is 4. So independent should be slightly easier in this game, which is why it's called Easy Game. So I thought this game might be the one where I finally survive as Catiz. Well, we'll see. I also did some Catiz expansion practice as well. In fact, I did that over on Twitch, so the VOD should, if you want to watch me practicing, struggling very hard to practice on Catiz, you can watch it on my VOD's channel if you feel like it. But the thing that seemed to work best for me is we mostly lean on heavy infantry at first, and then we just gradually replace them with Sobex going forwards. That seems to work best. I tried a bunch of different things to expand with. That's what I'm going with, though. So no Sobex on turn 1, we'll just get a bunch of heavy infantry, and then see how that goes. Stick them in the starting army. I'm tempted to not recruit a commander, though, this turn, because there's a pretty decent mercenary company up, Quick Spears. We could put, like, I don't know, I feel okay about, like, 350. Doesn't seem too bad. The downside is the Quick Spears will not be able to attack these 2 provinces, which are separated by the river. They have to go into one of these 3. Whereas our units shouldn't really care about the rivers. I think we're all amphibious or swimmers, right? Swimmers, yeah. But besides that, I mean, I think that's okay. 350? That's reasonable. They're a decent company. It's only 30 units, but yeah. We'll see if we grab those. Might end up regretting that, I don't know. Hopefully not, though. I mean, if we can get more provinces like this, we'll make up the income pretty quickly, that's for sure. I bet this has, like, the worst report you've ever seen. It's really like... Well, then again, it's Easy Game. I mean, it's Independent Strength 3. How bad could a report really be? I guess we'll find out on turn 2. Our starting scout is an assassin and mage. I'm going to just have him research, I think. I don't care about... Well, I mean, I could scout this province, I guess, just to get an accurate report next turn. Just to make sure. I mean, this is definitely the province we would like to take first. It's 520... Wait, what? No. It's 295 income and 30 resources. What we really need is resources. Because that's what we're going to be locked on mostly when we want to get all of our stuff out. We've got tons of rec points left over. We should have plenty of gold. Resources are what's going to choke us, so really what we want is the forests and stuff first, actually. Yeah, maybe it's not a big deal scouring that, actually. I don't know. We'll do some research first. We'll get some quick levels of alteration and then go up enchantment. I think those are fine early targets for a bunch of nature and death mages. I'm not going to think about it too much at the moment. Our starting army is not very good. I hate this army so much. Bunch of light infantries and city guards. But we'll stick the heavy infantry in them. I think we're going to take the cap circle early. So we'll probably just walk around the cap circle, constantly reinforcing while we get the resources up in our cap. So yeah, it would be best to take these 3 provinces first, I think, because I imagine the 2 forests and the mountains are going to be our high resource provinces. But you never know. We do also have a cave next to us, which is interesting. We might be able to do some cave exploration. We'll see. I don't know how we fare underground. Do we have dark vision or anything? No. Well, we'll think about it when we come to it. Besides that, not much to do here other than declare a prophet. So, our god is named lawfully acting on their behalf. We're going to name our prophet very comprehensive end user license agreement. You can become my prophet. And I think that is it for turn 1. So, I'm going to end the turn there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. Turn 2 is usually just spent reading Proclamations, although in this case we did get some alteration research done. Yeah, we'll grab up to 3. I mean, this does give us some buffs, right? It gives us skeletal body we can use. And personal bark skin. I don't think we'll need personal poison resistance, but you never know. Yeah, we'll get the early buffs. I think getting to 3 gives us moss body, right? Yeah. And then we'll just grab Horde of Skeletons. Also, unexpected event in Katiz. Some basilisk eggs. We got 3 earth gems. And we did get the quick spears, so... Alright, nice turn 2. Let's read some proclamations. First up, Phlegra. Moses and monotheism is the prophet of Sigmund Freud, the far traveller, the first angler. The easiest prophet is the prophet of Clackety, Don't Talk Backety, and Clickety. It's always a shame when the order of your trinity is wrong, isn't it? Patron of languages, guardian of the law, mistress of discipline. Last of a dying breed is the prophet of the last of the real ones. The harvester, queen of untimely death, patron of the rich. Easy prophet is the prophet of easy pretender for an easy nation. Queen of the South Wind, the giver of food. Abyss here we have incomprehensible anti-fish meme. Is the prophet of 20 terabytes of soy jacks. Lord of Metals, master of forgiving, the narrow face. Is narrow face funny for 20 terabytes of soy jacks? Possibly. Nabao we have Jantsalot, is the prophet of Camelot TM. God of Astral Fires, King of Bricks, Lord of Order, the teacher of philosophy. Kenchi, we have What Rough Beast is the prophet of slouching towards Bethlehem. The Great Potter, the Gentle Flower, Lord of Brilliance. Shiniyama, we have Evidence Suggests I Will Win is the prophet of Wikipedian Scream Weasel Words. What? Guardian of Existence, Patron of Smiths, The Rock. There's us, very comprehensive EULA is the prophet of lawfully acting on their behalf. Master of Eternity, Lord of Doors and Beginnings and Endings, King of Kings, King of the Pole Star. Not very funny epithets, unfortunately. Machaka, we have George, the prophet of an average of 8 spiders. Master of the Wildlife, the Fortifier, the Divine Shepherd. At Fiesha, we have Rara Rasputin, is the prophet of Boney M. Stealer of Corpses, the Vessel of Might, Guide of Souls. And that's it for proclamations. Congratulations, we actually have everybody remembering to rename their prophet. I'm very pleased with you all. Let's cue up the cheer sound effect, thank you. It was nice when that happens. Anyway, here's the map now. Easy game is, you know, it's still pretty reasonable actually, it's not trivial. Pirena here is 40 units, light cavalry, militias, heavy cavalry. Could certainly be worse. Especially for such a large province, but I mean, there's still some heavy cav in there, I'm gonna respect it. Dweck surprisingly has crocodiles. Usually you don't see crocodiles in lizard provinces unless it's like a huge report. So, I don't know, hopefully that doesn't mean there's loads of mages or something. I'm just not used to seeing crocodiles in lizard reports, so I'm not sure. But Whitespring Grove is 70 units, heavy infantries, militias, light infantries. Well, not too bad. Ligria is militias, heavy infantries, and archers. Valrest looks like the smallest. Militias, heavy infantries, and light infantries. Only 30 enemy units. That could be pretty straightforward for us. Not too bad. Surprisingly, even with Dominion of, what, 9? 8. We still didn't get any more Dominion spreads, so still the only province I can see is Perenna. So I'm not sure which province here is going to have the most resources, but I would like to get the resources quickly. So let's see if we can do that. We did get the quick spears, who look like this. They're pretty decent, actually. Got 2 pips of experience. They're on 11 attack, 13 defense, 11 protection. They're decent as far as humans go. 11 length, 3 length, 11 attack, 13 damage spear. I'm hoping they can stand up to the mundane stuff. And our starting army now looks like this. 26 mixed melee dudes. Some of them are a city guard and some of them are the heavy infantry recruited. I've just got them arranged so that the weaker guys are slightly further back, just getting ready to fire their javelins. While the guys without javelins just walk forwards. Prophet we can put all the way at the back. He doesn't even need to bless because there's no sacreds. And our smite is 100 range and 100 precision, so yeah. He can just sit all the way back here doing that. Put him slightly between these 2 squads. And I'm going to send the mercenaries into Ligria and then hopefully up into Henwood, although I guess this doesn't really give us many directions. It has to be Henwood after Ligria. Because we can only move into the throne or nowhere because we won't be able to cross the river. So fingers crossed Henwood looks easy. We're going to have the same problem no matter where we go though. I think what I'd like to do is the mercenaries take Ligria and then Henwood and hopefully just get out somewhere while our starting army just walks around the cap circle. I'm going to aim to take Valrest and then Perenna next. And currently we're recruiting some big Sobeks plus a few more heavy infantry. So those guys will get led out by probably this guy. This guy has some leadership. So we'll move our starting army plus those into Perenna next month. We'll do Valrest this month. A month after that, we'll hit Dweck with even more reinforcements. And then we'll end up coming out through Whitespring Grove and going in this direction. I think that's the plan. So mercenaries strike out to the northwest while we just walk around in the ring. And we're not doing very expensive recruitment either. We're locked on resources. So we're saving gold. And currently I'm just going to get the High Priest, and then I'm just going to get 2 mundane commanders as well. Just so that we have them walking around. Because our Dominion causes disease in stuff that isn't cold-blooded or whatever. So if we recruit independent commanders, they're going to get diseased, I think. So just for the sake of having random commanders around, I'm just going to recruit 2 taskmasters. So over the next few turns, we're not actually going to spend very much gold, and our skills are great. So we will hopefully be able to just keep bidding on all of the mercenaries as well. And then once we've got more of our cap circle, we should have enough resources that we can recruit a huge amount of stuff, and then won't need the mercenaries anymore anyway. That'll be the plan. Best case scenario, we take Valrest easily, and then there's a nice mercenary company that we can bid into this province, and then they can attack Junal or Fields if this opens up in summer. That'll be the plan. I think that's it currently though. So yeah, attacking 2 provinces on turn 2 always feels good when you don't have an awake god. Not much else to say though. Yep, just double checking. I'm almost the last person to take my turn. I think we're good though. Let's leave things there. Let's turn 2. Fingers crossed we get loads of resources next turn. See you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. 2 battles. First up, Ligria. Sending our mercenaries into pretty basic province. Line of spears holds up pretty well. Heavy infantry take a little while to get through, but not bad overall. So cost us 4 of the spearmen, but there's 1 province for us. And next up, Valorist. I made a bit of a mistake here, because I realised now there's actually no ranged units in this army at all. So what I should have done is just have everything pulled all the way back on hold, so that we could maximise our smites. Because we get off an awful lot of smites. There's not much point putting these guys into melee range until we absolutely need to here. It doesn't make a big difference, of course, because it's such a small province, but would have been more efficient that way. As it is, we take a couple more losses than I would have liked. I don't think we would have taken probably half that many if we'd just done all the way back and hold, but it's not so bad anyway. We've still got, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we're missing 7 units. It's okay. National Hero is the mercenary hired. He got unequaled obesity, so fantastic for him. And here is the map now. Okay, so the plan was we'd walk the circle. Although, you know what, we've already picked up basically an extra, let's call it what, it's like 120 resources, so what are we on, 45 admin? We've got quite a lot of resources going already. I can get 10 of the heavy infantry and start moving on to the little Sobex. It's pretty good. And this province might be kind of difficult. It's a heavy cav province. The report is 80 units, although it does mainly look like light cavalry. I'm not sure. I think it'd be easier to go through this Thord Pass and hit Fields of Gold first. And then we come down and merge up. And then might evenly distribute units even at that point, depending on what we have. And split into 2 armies. We'll see. So for now, I'm just doing more recruitment, and we've got some stuff in the garrison. We'll have this guy train a Temple Trainer Serpent that never usually lasts very long in expansion, but also going to recruit 2 regular commanders this month, so I won't have to use this guy as the commander either. Works out pretty well. Let's just hope this goes okay. I don't want to lose too many units. And if we do lose units, hopefully it's just these guys who are not super strong. Bit of a bigger report. Yeah, provinces we got though. I mean, 77 income. I mean, this is a 110k, 110 income province with 70 resources. This is 8k and 60 resources. They'll get boosted once they get RR scales, but I mean, it's not too bad. This is going to be our big resource province, 111 resources. So that's really the first province we wanted, but it's going to be the last one we take. We'll see how things go. But yeah, we'll move into Fields of Gold. We'll attack Pirena next month. We might also attack Dweck, because there are some mercenaries. It's the bowmen. I put a small bid on them. I feel like bowmen should be able to take this province, especially if the report is as small as it looks. Because lizards don't have shields, so archers might do quite well against them. So fingers crossed we can attack Pirena and Dweck, and maybe this squad will stay alive? I don't know. We're sending the remaining, I think it was 26, yeah. 26 spears into 110 Burr tribe. Hopefully that goes okay. That's a lot of javelins, but the spearmen have decent shields, right? So maybe they can handle it? I'm not sure. I'd be delighted if they survive the battle in Henwood. But I don't think it's guaranteed. That's a very big report. We'll have to see how it goes. For now though, yeah. Our nearby provinces look pretty good actually. very high pop. I mean, this is huge pop still. I don't hate this starting position, and, you know, getting the mercenaries, it all feels pretty good so far. Let's just see how things develop. Anything else to do? Got our recruitment done. I think we're still... Well, I could actually get 11 heavy and a Sobek. Or probably 2 Sobeks. I think I like getting at least 10 of these guys just for numbers. So that looks good to me. And yeah, just getting mundane commanders at the moment, so that's fine. Just hesitating a bit since I'm the last person to take my turn. But I think we're good, right? Did I do PD? No. I could do some PD as well. We've got misfortune scales, right? Let me double check that. Yeah. So I'll stick PD up to 11 when we take provinces, if possible. We should have quite good income for that. And can we recruit any scouts? Oh, we can. Look at all the stuff I didn't check. We'll start getting scouts to them. But that is good for turn 3. So far so good. End of the video. I'm going to be brave and just hit end turn now. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you next video.